Good morning students, how are you? I hope you all are fit and fine. Dear students, in the last video we have seen exercise 13.1 from chapter exponents and powers, and today in this video we are going to work with exercise 13.2. But before moving on to the exercise, there are some rules students which we should know for solving the exercise 13.2. So now we are going to discuss those rules. Those rules are known as laws of exponents. Okay students, so basically in this video we will be learning about laws of exponents. Okay, if you are getting numbers with exponents or numbers written in exponential notation, how you can do the mathematical operations on it, means addition, subtraction and all that. For that you should know the laws or rules for exponents. So students, one by one I will be explaining you each law. Let us see the first law. First law states that a raised to the power m multiplied by a raised to the power n. Students, here you can see the exponents are different. Here it is m, here it is n, but the bases are same. So how we are going to do it? If such is the condition, then like this we are going to solve our question. What I have done, I have taken base as common and the powers I have added. So a raised to the power m into a raised to the power n. Answer is a raised to m plus n. Powers will be added here. Okay, second law we are going to see students. Okay, let us see the second law, which states a raised to the power m divided by a raised to the power n. Again bases are same students, so you are going to take the base as common, and here it is in division, so the powers you are going to subtract like this. Clear students? So a raised to the power m divided by a raised to the power n is equals to a raised to m minus n. Okay, third law. Third law, we can see a power is written inside the bracket, then one more power is written outside the bracket. How we are going to read it? As a raised to the power m whole raised to n. That means a is with power m and both these are raised to the power n. If such is the condition students, then again you will take the base and you are going to multiply the powers m into n. Clear students? A raised to the power m whole raised to n. So a raised to m into n. Okay, fourth law we are going to see students. A raised to the power m into b raised to the power m. This law is like first law only, but what is the difference? In the first law the bases were same, here the bases are different. Then in the first law the powers or the exponents were different, but here you can see the exponents are same, isn't it? So what we are going to do students, the bases will be multiplied with each other, so a into b will get ab, and the thing which is same that we are taking as common. So here the powers or exponents are same, so we are going to write it as ab raised to the power m. Clear students? Then here again same condition, instead of multiplication division is given, the bases are different and the power is same. So we are going to divide a with b, and this whole raised to the power m means again we have taken the power common here. I hope my explanation is clear to you students. Okay, now let us move to our next rule, rule number 6 or law number 6. It states that a raised to the power 0. Whenever students you are getting a number as base and it has the exponent as 0, then it will be equal to 1. Okay, for example 5 raised to the power 0. If such is the condition, 5 raised to the power 0, our answer will be 1. Got it students? These all laws we are going to apply on the questions for getting the solutions. One more thing students, maybe the board is shining, so I am reading also whatever I have written. So if that is creating problem because of shine, then you can hear me and you can make it clear what is written. Okay, so laws of exponents, 6 laws we have seen. A raised to the power m into a raised to the power n, we are going to add the exponents. If same is the condition, base same, exponent different, and we are going to divide, then exponents are going to be subtract. Then a raised to the power m whole raised to the power n, then we are going to multiply the exponents. If such is the condition where exponents are same but the bases are different, so multiply the base and take the exponent as common. Same for division, where the bases are different and exponent is same, divide the bases and then exponent will be common, and if any number raised to 0, that means it will be equal to 1. Okay students, so note these laws, then quickly we will start exercise 13.2. Students, as the board is shining and you are not able to see the first law, so the first law I have just written below 6. You can note it from there. Okay, a raised to the power m into a raised to the power n is equals to a raised to m plus n. That is the same thing which I have written for number 1 on the left side. Okay. So students, exercise 13.2, question number 1 is using laws of exponents simplify and write the answer in exponential notation. Means first we have to use the laws, then we have to solve it, and again the answer should be in exponential notation, means with base and a power. Okay students, so you can see the first point, 3 square into 3 raised to the power 4 into 3 raised to the power 8. Which law we can use here? You can see bases are same, isn't it, and the powers are or exponents are different. So what we have studied, and they are in multiplication. We have studied the first law now, which states that a raised to the power n into a raised to the power n into a raised to the power n is equals to a raised to m plus n. Means base we have to take as common and powers we are going to divide. So same thing here I will be using students. I will write here 3 raised to the power 2 plus 4 plus 8. I hope no doubt is there. Okay, we are adding the powers here, so our final answer will be 3, add it, 8 plus 4, 12, 12 plus 2, 14. The final answer is 3 raised to the power 14. Clear? Now let us see the second point. Second point says, the question is 6 raised to the power 15 divided by 6 raised to the power 10. So what we are going to do students, again we can see the bases are common but the powers are different and we are dividing them. So students, which law you are going to use here? Here we are going to use that law which states that a raised to the power m divided by a raised to the power n. So what about the exponents? Is equals to a raised to m minus n. So according to that law, I will write 6 here as common, then m minus n. Got it students? The final answer will be 6 raised to the power 5. And you are not going to solve it, okay? You are not going to find its value, because in the question it is asked to express the answer in exponential notation only. So just this is our answer. Then one more thing students, you have to write the laws of exponents. Here simply I am explaining you about the laws. You have to write those laws also. Okay, here the law was a raised to the power m into a raised to the power n, which is equals to a raised to the power m plus n. Here it was a raised to the power m divided by a raised to the power n is equals to a raised to m minus n. So all those things you have to write here. Okay. Then let us see the third point. Here a raised to the power 3 into a raised to the power 2. Now again bases are same, exponents are different. So again take the bases common and add the exponent. Wherever students the bases are same and powers are different and they are in multiplication, we have to add the power. So the final answer is a raised to the power 5. Clear? Let us see the fourth point. Fourth point, again multiplication is given where bases are same and the powers are different. So students, now I hope it is clear. Now powers base we will take as common and powers we are going to add. X plus 2, it can't be solved further, na? Both are unlike terms. So this is just the answer, 7 raised to the power x plus 2. Okay. Then fifth point see, first let us see this one. The third law we are going to use here, na, a raised to the power m whole raised to the power n. Then we are going to see this part. First we will be solving this. So students, if a raised to the power m whole raised to the power n, the answer is equals to a raised to the power mn, means exponents or powers we are going to multiply. So here I will do the same thing. 2 3s are 6. So I got 5 raised to the power 6 divided by 5 raised to the power 3. Now again they are in division and bases are same, so take base common, okay, and the powers we are going to divide, or the exponents we are going to divide. So the final answer is 5 raised to the power 3. Okay, let us see sixth point now students. 2 raised to the power 5 into 5 raised to the power 5. Now here the exponents are same but exponents are same but the bases are different. So in such condition, what was the law? A raised to the power m into b raised to the power m, which is equals to ab whole raised to the power m. So that means here I will multiply 2 and 5 and the power or exponent I will be taking as common. So the final answer is 2 5s are 10, 10 raised to the power 5. Clear students? Seventh point, a raised to the power m into b raised to the power m, means again bases are different, power is same. So multiply the base and like this we are going to write. The exponent I have taken as common. Then again this question, first we will be solving this part, then we are going to see the third term given. So students, here a raised to the power m divided by a raised to the power n, means the bases are okay. So here a common I have taken and the powers I am going to subtract. Okay, this I will just copy. Then let us solve this part first. 2 raised to the power 5 into 2 raised to the power 3. Isn't it students? Here I have subtracted, I got 2 raised to the power 5 here into 2 raised to the power 3. Again the base is same, so I have taken it as common and the exponents were different. So the final answer is 2 raised to the power 8. Clear students? The final answer here is 2 raised to the power 8. And few more questions are there. I think 2 or 3 more questions are there. So you can practice those questions by yourself. Note it down. Then we are going to see question number 2 students. Okay, question number 2 students. Simplify and express in exponential form. So you can see questions are given in exponential notation only, but some numbers are given as it is. Okay, as 32 is a whole number. So you have to make this 32 also in power notation if it is possible. 4 again is a whole number. So before simplifying it, your work should be to write it in exponential form. And after solving all this, again the answer should be in exponential form only. Let us see students how to do. We have studied the laws now. Using those laws only we are going to solve this question. First point, you can see 2 raised to the power 3 into 3 raised to 2 power 4 into 4, then divided by 3 into 32. Our first step should be to write the powers in exponential form, to write the numbers in exponential form. So students, 2 raised to 3 will be as it is into 3 raised to 4 into 4. How I can write? I can write it as into 2 raised to the power 2. Okay, divided by 3 into, for 32 you can take the LCM and you can get the product of powers of its prime factors. As I know that 2 raised to the power 5 is 32, so simply here I am writing 2 raised to the power 5, which is equals to 32 only. Now students, how to solve? Now again you have to see which bases are same, which bases are in multiplication and in division. So students, here you can see 2 raised to the power 3 into 2 raised to the power 2. Here bases are same. This one is different, but we are going to ignore it. First we will take the base which are common. Here you can see both the bases are common and they are in multiplication. So their powers we are going to add, isn't it? So I will write 2 raised to power 3 plus 2. I have already explained the laws. Now the laws should be very clear to you, then only you will be able to solve this exercise students. Okay, then again I will put into, then what is left here? 3 left. Students, here you can see 3 raised to the power 4 divided by 3. Again I can see it like this, a raised to the power m divided by a raised to the power n. Isn't it? Both are in division and bases are same. So what we can do? We can write here 4, and yes, if with 3 no exponent is written, so what you are going to take it as? You are going to take it as 1, not 0. If no power is mentioned here, we are going to take it as 1. So here I will take it as 4 minus 1. Clear students? Then what is left with 3 now? 2 raised to the power 5. Okay, this will solve in the next step. Then 2 raised to the power 3 plus 2, 5 into 3 raised to power 4 minus 1, 3 divided by 2 raised to the power 5. Clear students? Now what to do? Both the bases and powers are same, they are in division, so we can simply cancel it. If you want you can cancel, or I will show you the step also. Okay, I am not cancelling, I will show you the steps also. If you will not cancel, then also you are going to get 0 only for this. How? Let us see. 2 raised to the power 5 was written, here also 2 raised to the power 5 was written. Na? So students, a raised to m divided by a raised to m again. So what will do? 2 raised to the power 5 minus 5 into 3 raised to the power 3. So 2 raised to the power 5 minus 5 means 2 raised to the power 0. Isn't it? And what I told you, 2 raised to 0 or any number raised to 0, answer will be 1 only. So, okay, let us see. 2 raised to the power 0 will be 1. 1 into 3 raised to the power 3. How much will be your answer, students? Again, our answer will be 3 raised to the power 3 only. This is our answer. Clear, students? Okay. Now let us see the second point. Yeah, so second point again, first step is to solve the inside bracket and then the outside bracket, and then we are going to take this part, students. So here now I can write it as 5 2 into 3, isn't it? A raised to the power m into n, so that only I have done. Then into 5 raised to the power 4. Now I can put the simple bracket as I have opened that bracket, then divided by 5. Got it, students? Now solve this. 5 raised to the power 6 into 5 raised to power 4 divided by 5, then 5, 6 plus 4 divided by 5, 5 raised to 10 divided by 5. Okay, let me see once. 2 3s are 6, then 5 raised to, yeah, here 7 is also there, na? I forgot to write 7. Okay, now students, it is in which form? It is in a raised to the power m divided by a raised to the power n. So if bases are same, we are going to take it as common, and exponents we are going to subtract. So what will be our final answer, students? The final answer is 5 raised to the power 3. Okay, note it down. Then we'll see the third point. Third point, here you can see 25 is a whole number. Okay, so first we have to write it in exponential form. So 25, how to write? 25 may be written as 5 square, isn't it, students? 5 5s are 25. So here I have written 5 square whole raised to the power 4, which was given here. Then divided by 5 raised to the power 3. Okay, then 2 4s are 8 divided by 5 raised to the power 3. Then again 5, 8 minus 3. Then again 5 raised to the power 4, 5 6 7, sorry, 4 5 6 7 5. 5 raised to the power 5 will be your answer. 5 8 minus 3 will get 5 raised to the power 5. Note it down, students. Then we'll see the next question. Now students, question number 2, fourth point we are going to see. So again you can see here that 21 is not a prime number, so we have to write it in exponential form taking its LCM. So my first step will be 3 into 7 square into 11 raised to the power 8 upon 21 can be written as, if you will take the LCM of 21, what you are going to get? You will get 3 into 7, isn't it? So like this only we have to write into 11 raised to the power 3. Clear, students? Now again collect the like terms or apply the laws. So here I can see 3 and 3 are in division. One is there as power. So I may write as 3 raised to 1 minus 1. Then again 7 square, and here nothing is given, so 1. Then again 11 raised to the power 8, 11 raised to the power 3, which can be written as 11 raised to the power 8 minus 3. Isn't it, students? So 3 raised to 1 minus 1, 0. 7 raised to 1 into 11 raised to 8 minus 3, 5. Isn't it, students? So 3 raised to 0 will again give us 1 into 7 raised to the power 1 into 11 raised to the power 5. So what will be our final answer, students? The final answer will be 7 raised to the power 1, or no need of writing 1 because we know that if no power is written, that means it is 1 only. 7 into 11 raised to the power 5 is your answer. Clear students? Let us quickly see 6th point also. See some points I have left in between, that will be your work, you are going to solve it as homework, okay. 6th point I am going to tell here, a raised to the power 0 plus a raised to the power 0 plus a raised to the power 0, and we know that a raised to the power 0 means how much, students? A raised to the power 0 means 1 only. So in place of 2 raised to 0 I will write 1, 3 raised to 0 again 1, 4 raised to 0 again 1. So our final answer will be 1 plus 1 plus 1, which is equals to 3. Okay, then again here 2 raised to the power 0 means 1, isn't it? Then 3 raised to the power 0 means again 1, 4 raised to the power 0 means again 1. So 1 into 1 into 1, how much we are going to get? 1 only. Okay. So like this, if you know the laws, then only you will be able to solve the exercise. 9th point, let us see, students. Here 2 raised to the power 8 into a raised to the power 5. Again a composite number, 4 raised to the power 3 into a raised to the power 3. So this 4 first I have to express in exponential form. Let us see, students. Other items simply I will copy. But 4 raised to 3, how I will write? I will write it as 2 square, isn't it? 2 2s are 4. Then this 3 will come here. Okay. Now 2 raised to the power 8 into a raised to the power 5, and now 2 raised to the 2 3s are 6 into a raised to the power 3. Now you can see 2 and 2 are in division, bases are same, powers are different, so powers we are going to subtract. Here also bases are same, powers are different, so we are going to subtract. So simply I will write it as 2 raised to 8 minus 6 into a raised to 5 minus 3. Let me write little bit bigger. Yeah, I can write it as 2 raised to 8 minus 5 into 2 raised to 6 minus 3. Okay, students, 8 minus 6 will come. 8 minus 6, then here 5 minus 3. Okay, then on subtracting we will get 2 raised to the power 2 into 2 raised to the power 2. So 2 raised to the power 2 into 2 raised to the power 2. Okay. Yeah, one thing, students, by mistake here I have written 2. 2 will not come now. What will come? A will come. So yeah. So again a raised to the power 2. Here again you can see the powers are same. So if you want, you can also write it as 2a whole square. Okay, we multiplied the different bases and the exponent we have taken as common. 2a raised to the power 2. Okay, let us see after this. Yeah, let us see 11th point. Again the questions which I have left will be your work. Now 4 raised to 5, again I am going to write it as 2 square, isn't it? Now simply I am solving because I have already explained you. If you find any doubt, then you can personally message and clear it. Okay, then 2 raised to the power 10 into a raised to the power 8 minus 5 and into b raised to the power 3 minus 2. Clear, students? 2 raised to the power 10, a raised to 8 minus 5 into b raised to 3. Yes, students. So now 2 raised to power 10 minus 10 into a raised to 6 7 8 3 into b raised to the power 1. So finally solving it, will get 2 raised to 0 into a 3 b, means 1 into a raised to the power 3 b. So the final answer will be a raised to 3 into b. Got it, students? Note it down. Then we are going to see the next question. Okay, students, that's all for today. Next question number 3 we are going to see in the next video. If you find any doubt, you can WhatsApp and we'll discuss it on the day of live session. Make your complete your notes. Okay, thank you.